such a time as this.
And welcome to For Such a Time as This. I'm your host, Pastor James Pittman. Unfortunately, there was another school shooting. I'm sick of it. Hopefully you are too. Let's play the clip.
Tonight, terror in that STEM school outside Denver. An army of law enforcement officers descending on the scene after gunfire erupted just after lunchtime.
As officers were arriving at the school, they could still hear gunshots, and as they were entering the school.
The school of over 1,800 students immediately put on lockdown. Tonight, we learn that one of those students has died, 7 others wounded. One 6th grader describing the scene.
I was doing work in the study hall, and then I see just a bunch of kids running out and saying, school shooter, and I'm like, what, is this real or fake? And then I just go after them.
Some students running, others loaded into buses. Anguish etched onto parents' faces.
I just want to get to my son and hold him and hug him and make sure he's okay. He's terrified.
Officers on the hunt for shooters.
According to the first shooter, the second shooter is still on the loose. Dark hair, Nirvana hoodie. Second shooter has purple and blue hair, black hoodie.
And then word.
This happens in the suburb of Denver, Colorado, as we continue to reject the truth of God, as we continue to reject the Word of God. Unfortunately, this is our reality in 2019. I want to go to Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, O children of Israel. For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. There is no faithfulness or steadfast love, and no knowledge of God in the land. There is swearing, lying, murder, stealing, and committing adultery. They break all bounds, and bloodshed follows bloodshed. Therefore the land mourns, and all who dwell in it languish. And I think we're at a point clearly in which we are languishing. This was a school from K through 12. It was 2 shooters. They went in and they shot. They hurt, they injured, and they killed. One young man tried to rush one of the shooters, and he paid for it with his life. Unfortunately, this is our reality. If we continue to reject the Lord, particularly in the school systems, if you read Hosea, it's a package deal. And I think we as believers, we have to understand that instead of trying to fix the issues outside of Christ, and we hear these terms where we have to educate the youth. Well, educate them in what? What do they need to learn? What can the public school system teach them to stop this pain? The answer is nothing. It has to come from the Word of God, and the church has to send a clear message to the world. This is a package deal. You want to commit adultery, you want to swear, you want to lie. Unfortunately, the school shootings come with it. So, hey, the church, I always say, I'm sure it's been said somewhere else, that the light shines brightest the darker it gets. So please, we need to share the truth with this culture. We have to stop this. It's only the gospel, and the gospel of peace, first with God and then mankind. That's the only thing that's going to stop these school shootings. I'm tired of languishing. Hopefully our country is awesome.
For such a time as this.